So what's the deal with this? Check this out. Earlier I went to Walmart, right? And I got some shopping done. And in the shopping, I kind of went through the store and I was like getting a read on the circumstances, because the possessing entity is still trying to live out false narratives through me, But I already know it's been basically witches that have been speaking spells in reality. So what I want to know is, do I already have my own reality that I live in? Do I exist in my own reality? Or is it really, like, am I really walking into Walmart and picking up on all these different spells that people are speaking out loud because the possessing entity inside of me is selectively choosing to tune in to those frequencies and those people speaking inside of that restaurant, inside of that shopping center. So, again, well, what's the deal with that? I mean, do I exist in my own reality? What do you guys think? If I walk around places and people are constantly spelling stuff and my possessing entity is choosing to tune me into it, and all I keep hearing is curses after curses, bad narratives, basically stuff that makes people crazy, like, what's the deal with that? I'm wondering if they're co-conspirators, because if this is how you guys get people to get to mass shootings, like, no wonder the police has been watching me so closely, because honestly, the last house that I lived in, there was a police officer that lived right behind my house. And I would go to my backyard and scream at the top of my lungs. And it wasn't until I started doing laps around the block that I realized, oh shit, a cop lives right behind me, So, I mean, clearly the cops are part of my hive mind. The cops are tuned in because they got to go through the same torture. So they'll take any teacher and any lesson that will be provided to them. But my question is, you guys have still been playing Possess. And Possess means that there's a hidden narrative, So that means the whole time that I was living there in that apartment, that means that you guys knew that there was a cop that lived right behind me. And you guys were intentionally triggering me day after day, night after night, and time after time, moment after moment. Kind of like you guys are showing off right now that you guys are fueling my energy, fueling my personality, fueling my performance. I mean, you guys did this when I lived right next to cops. So now you guys are here trying to create a new narrative to try to instill fear. But what the fuck compares to that? Honestly. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys, astral projections. You guys observe the most. What do you guys think?